Menopause is a natural biological process that marks the end of a woman's reproductive years. It typically occurs between ages 45 and 55, but experiences can vary widely. In this video are some frequently asked questions about menopause, including surprising and lesser-known facts. What is menopause? Menopause is defined as the permanent cessation of menstruation due to the natural decline in ovarian function. It is officially diagnosed after 12 consecutive months without a menstrual period. Surprising fact: menopause is not an overnight event, it's part of a gradual transition called perimenopause, which can last for several years before and after the final period. What causes menopause? Menopause occurs when the ovaries stop releasing eggs and produce less estrogen and progesterone. This hormonal shift leads to the end of fertility and menstruation. Surprising fact: while most women experience natural menopause, certain factors like surgery, hysterectomy or oophorectomy, chemotherapy, or radiation can induce early menopause before age 40. What are the symptoms of menopause? Common symptoms include hot flashes and night sweats, irregular periods, vaginal dryness and discomfort during sex, mood swings, irritability or depression, sleep disturbances, memory lapses or difficulty concentrating. Surprising fact: not all women experience severe symptoms. Some sail through menopause with minimal discomfort, while others may struggle significantly. Cultural factors, lifestyle, and genetics play a role. How long do menopause symptoms last? On average, symptoms last about 4–8 years, starting during perimenopause and continuing into postmenopause. However, some women experience symptoms like hot flashes for 10–15 years or longer. Surprising fact: studies show that 1 in 10 women may experience hot flashes well into their 70s or 80s. Can menopause affect your heart health? Yes, declining estrogen levels during menopause increase the risk of cardiovascular disease, including heart attacks and strokes. Surprising fact: heart disease is the leading cause of death in postmenopausal women, yet many are unaware of this increased risk. Estrogen helps protect the heart, so its decline can have significant effects. Does menopause cause weight gain? Many women notice changes in body composition during menopause, including weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. Surprising fact: hormonal changes aren't the only culprits. Aging, reduced muscle mass, and decreased physical activity also contribute. However, studies suggest that estrogen therapy may help reduce abdominal fat in some women. Can menopause affect your brain? Yes, many women report brain fog, memory lapses, or difficulty concentrating during menopause. Surprising fact: research shows that estrogen plays a role in brain function, and its decline may temporarily affect cognitive abilities. However, these changes are usually reversible, and the brain adapts over time. Is hormone replacement therapy, HRT, safe? HRT can be effective for managing severe menopause symptoms, but it comes with risks and benefits that depend on individual health factors. Surprising fact: contrary to popular belief, HRT isn't always dangerous. For women under 60 or within 10 years of menopause onset, the benefits, e.g., symptom relief, bone protection, often outweigh the risks. However, long-term use increases the risk of breast cancer and blood clots. Can menopause affect your bones? Yes, the drop in estrogen accelerates bone loss, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Surprising fact: women can lose up to 20% of their bone density in the first 5-7 years after menopause. Weight-bearing exercises and calcium vitamin D supplementation can help mitigate this risk. Are there non-hormonal treatments for menopause symptoms? Yes, options include lifestyle changes, regular exercise, stress management, and a healthy diet. Medications, antidepressants, e.g., SSRIs and gabapentin for hot flashes. Supplements, phytoestrogens, plant-based estrogens found in soy products. Surprising fact: some women find relief from hot flashes by eating spicy foods regularly. The theory is that frequent exposure to heat-inducing foods may train the body to handle temperature fluctuations better. Can menopause affect your skin and hair? Yes, declining estrogen levels lead to thinner, drier skin and increased hair thinning or loss. Surprising fact: some women develop facial hair during menopause due to hormonal imbalances. This is caused by an increase in androgens, male hormones, relative to estrogen. Does menopause impact sexual health? Yes, vaginal dryness, reduced libido, and discomfort during intercourse are common issues. Surprising fact: despite these challenges, many women report improved sexual satisfaction after menopause. Without the worry of pregnancy, they may feel more relaxed and confident in their relationships. Can menopause start earlier than expected? Yes, early menopause before age 40 affects about 5% of women. Causes include genetics, autoimmune disorders, and lifestyle factors like smoking. Surprising fact: women who smoke tend to reach menopause 1-2 years earlier than non-smokers. Smoking accelerates ovarian aging. Does menopause affect mental health? Yes, hormonal fluctuations can contribute to mood swings, anxiety, and depression during menopause. Surprising fact: postmenopausal women may experience a paradoxical improvement in emotional well-being. Many report feeling more confident, liberated, and content after navigating the challenges of menopause. Are there cultural differences in menopause experiences? Yes, menopause symptoms vary widely across cultures. For example, Japanese women report fewer hot flashes compared to Western women, possibly due to their soy-rich diets. Mayan women rarely mention hot flashes, suggesting that cultural attitudes toward aging influence symptom perception. Surprising fact: in some cultures, menopause is celebrated as a transition to a new phase of wisdom and respect, rather than being viewed negatively. Can men experience something similar to menopause? Yes, men go through a gradual decline in testosterone levels called andropause or male menopause. Symptoms include fatigue, mood changes, reduced libido, and muscle loss. Surprising fact: unlike women, men don't lose fertility completely, and their hormonal changes occur over decades rather than years. What role does diet play in managing menopause symptoms? A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can ease symptoms. Certain foods, like those high in phytoestrogens, e.g., flax seeds, soy, may mimic estrogen and provide relief. Surprising fact: drinking cold water or eating frozen treats like popsicles can help cool down hot flashes quickly. Can you still get pregnant during perimenopause? Yes, ovulation becomes irregular during perimenopause, but pregnancy is still possible until menopause is confirmed, 12 consecutive months without a period. Surprising fact: about 10% of pregnancies in women over 40 are unplanned, highlighting the importance of contraception during perimenopause.